Now for this one, let's show you what we're going to make. So if I move my bits out of the way, and then let's just show you the idea as to what we're going to create. So for this one, we're going to be using the edgeable with the butterflies and the flowers. Now look at that. Now let's look at that card blank. That card blank is already in there for you. It's already scored. So all you just need to do is just score all of these parts just to let you see, and all the edges are done for you. Perfect. So you don't need to do any measuring or any scoring. It's all done for you. So let's bring in this one that I've already done. So what I've done is I've popped some of the pink papers that come within the box as well. So I've just matte and layered that already onto the side. So that's our card blank as well as our heavyweight paper. So I'm just going to bring in my Gemini plate. So this is going to go through the mini with ease, as you can see. Now, if you were to use these on their own, so not on a card blank, just a strip, you will see that they will go through your Gemini Mini no problem at all. So what I'm just going to do now for this one. So for this one, what I'm wanting to do is have these just popping out at the side. So as you can see, if I bring this one in for you to see, you can see how we've got them at each side. Let's turn that the right way around. So we can see you've got them one at that side and then one at that side. So all that I'm just going to do, again, bringing in my plate. So one of them I'm going to have so it's facing down, because you've got that outside cutting edge that you can see, but on this side there is no outside cutting edge, so that's going to stay in place. So let's pop that one on just there. Then what I'm going to do is let's bring in my low tack tape, and we're just going to take just a couple of wee bits, and we're just going to take this down. Now what I'm just doing is popping the edge to the top that you can see just there. Let's turn it around that way it will be better. So then that way, as you can see, it cuts all the way around. There's two little notches there and there, just lets you see where it actually ends. So let's pop it onto there, and then we're just going to just kind of line that up. So we've got the edge of the die just there and just there. Now this is going to die cut through the card blank, but also that heavyweight paper. So what we're going to do is put our plastic shim, magnetic shim, and then our top cutting plate. And the joyous thing with using our Gemini, that means is that starts to go through, because you pick two layers. I'm going to wait till that goes over, press pause, and then I'm going to do the reverse. So that's going to give it kind of a bit of a double cut. But what I'm also going to do is if I bring in my magnetic sheet as well, then that's also going to enable us just to do that bit of embossing. So if I let you see these bits just here, so that all the way across has just die cut just beautifully. So if I pop that on there and bring in my embossing mat, so let's just pop that on. Just there, pop that back on, and then we don't need our magnetic shim, we need our plastic shim, and we need our top cutting plate. So let's roll that all the way through. So again, what that's going to do is that's going to emboss all those fine, absolutely awesome. It's just going to finish off those curved edges, as well as just help to just pop all these bits out. So let's take our pokey tool, and let's take these ones out. And what I'm going to do is just move these ones to the side, and we're just going to peel that away. Now straight away you can already see all these wee bits that are just coming out. Now you could take your brush that we've got just here. So this is one of our die release brushes. So you can just work all your way along and just start to just take all of these parts out. So then what I'm going to do is let's take our pokey tool, and we're just going to poke all these wee bits out. Now, as you know, with the Gemini, it's got that ultimate pressure, so there's no worry at all about it die cutting through the card and that paper that comes in. So this is a nice easy way. If you want to change the colour, so instead of it being white on the edges, all that we're just going to do is we're just going to overlay with that pink, and it's all going to just die cut. So now, as you can see, we've now just popped all of these parts out, and we've just poked them all out, but we need to do that with the other side. So we're just going to turn that around like that. Then we're just going to bring in the die again. So let's just get rid of a few of these wee pieces, and let's just poke them out that are just still in place. And we're just going to pop that, and that's that finished. So let's just pop that again, just up to the edge. So just making sure you've got that outside edge just facing the front, because of course that just means it's going to way across, but it's going to stay in place. So again, let's just make sure we've got that die right up to that top edge. So let's just tape that down. Let's bring in our plates again. So once again, it's going to be our base cutting plate, and then what we're going to do is bring in our plastic shim, our magnetic sheet, and then our top cutting plate. So we're just going to layer them up, and they are just going to go through all the way. So of course you've got those card blanks that you can make those shutter cards. Of course you can make easel cards if you want. All these different themes that you can do. You can use them as stoppers as well if you want. So just have a think what you can do. If you use them with a Gemini Mini, making a long border, that would look quite nice on maybe a scrapbook page or that. So many different things, just doesn't have to be the edgeables. So as we can see already, if I start to peel that away, that has just die cut just perfectly. So let's bring in our embossing mat. These are the sorts of dies that really is worthwhile just embossing, just finishing that off, and it just gives it that extra detail. So again, we're just putting our plastic shim, top cutting plate, and we're just going to run that all the way through. So then it just goes over, we're just going to press pause, and we're just going to reverse it as well. So it just saves it going all the way through. Beneficial if you've got that large Gemini, because then you don't have to wait for that full A4 plate to go through. So let's just move all these out of the way. So let's just peel all of these, and again you can see not only is it die cut just perfectly, it's also embossed. So let's take all of these parts out using our tool, and then what we'll do is we'll come along with our pokey tool, and we'll just start to take all of these bits out. Now, let's just finish this off. So what we're going to do is take one of our pattern papers as well as the pink card from the box, and we're just going to mat and layer that, and then we're just going to add that just to the center. So if we pop that within the middle, then what I'm going to do is I'll just show you something different that you can do with your sentiment. So if I pop that one to the side for the time being, let's bring in a wee piece cardstock. We're going to bring in our stamping platform, and let's also bring in our stamps. So let's bring in thank you. So if we peel that one off, now you can of course use your rocker blocks or your really small stamping platform. I'm just going to use just the medium one that I've got just to hand. So let's pop that on, and then I'm going to just use our alcohol finesse noir black. Now although I'm not using any colour, we'll just use the alcohol because that works just perfectly. So let's then bring in our piece of card. Now I have cut that just to the right size, just so that it fits the word thank you. So let's press, and then what we're going to do is bring in just a piece of the green card, the mint, that also comes within the subscription box. So let's add our double-sided tape. We're going to pop that over the top. So again, a nice wee bit of matting and layering. And then what I'm just going to do is if I bring in our guillotine, then just in between thank and you, we're just going to cut that. So just down the middle, just where the thank ends and before the you begins. So then that just gives you a bit of a different take. Let's also bring in just a couple of white strips. So I will do one, and then I've got another one already done. We're going to use the fuchsia, and we're going to use the quick dry. And what we're also going to do is just bringing in that lovely border. Now this is one that would look really nice if you use any of the gems or the pearls, and you can pop individual gems and pearls in the center if you so wish. But then also think about heat embossing. Do all of these techniques that you know and love with all of our stamps or your stamps at home, and just incorporate them. But for these ones, let's just bring in our wee strip. Now you will see in a moment I have cut this to size of the card blank, so we'll show you that. So let's just stamp that into place, and then we can start to assemble it. So you can see there we've got our thank you that we've just snipped up. We've also got our sentiment, and then I've just got a few gems and pearls. So let's just pop this together. So let's bring this one in. So let's bring the thank in the you. So let's just add our double-sided tape. Now let's just pop thank to that top right hand corner, and then let's bring you to the bottom left. So we're carrying on that kind of quirky design. Because we've got the two die cut pieces at each side, one going up, one going down, we're just continuing that on. Let's bring in our strips, and we're just going to fill this little void just at each side here. You don't have to, but that is the good thing with having these borders, is you can use them for things like that. So let's then just pop that down the side, and then always make it just a bit longer than you need, because then what you can do is then just come along and just snip it to size. So let's pop this one in, and that one's already cut to size that I'd done before. So then let's bring in our scissors, and then all that we're going to do is snip that one off that you can see there. And done beforehand is using one of the butterfly stamps that also comes within the box. We're just going to add a bit of adhesive just to the back. That's just going to come off just the end there. Now we do have all these gems and petals that we can add, but if you can see that one that we've just made there, and then let's bring in the one that I showed you right to the start. And only difference with this one is in the individual flowers, we've just added some of the gems included just at the side. So if we just turn that around, that lets you see how you can make this one using the modern edgeable with the butterfly and flower from your subscription box.